Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Now the starting group for Hartford. We've got Little, Z out there with the quick. Then there's Z. Craig passes to Cheeks. Back to Craig. A floater, and it's going to be out of bounds. Hartford will retain possession. Now, here's Cheeks. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Here's Price. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Craig.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Pass to Whistle. He tries for 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Cheeks outside. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Rain Man. Here's the Beast. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Three-pointer. Hartford with the rebound.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
The pass to good off the assist from Cheeks. The Beasts got 5.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Again, the miss by Hartford.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's Craig. Hartford moving the ball around. And Hartford hits again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month.
And you can see the communication for both of these teams has been improving. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
They need this. Again, the miss by Hartford.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Rob. And it's Hartford on the break. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. 12 points for the Beast.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound. Tries again. He lays it in.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
.121 left in the first quarter. Cheeks with it. Pass to the Beast. Here's Rain Man. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Craig kicks to Price. Cheeks outside. Pass to Price. Back to Cheeks. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
29 seconds left to play in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's May. Issel passes to Flanders. Three-pointer. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Hartford sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been... And Hartford going with a whole new group out there. For Hartford, second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. On the floor for Hartford, we've got Z. He's out there with the quick. Z out there with Little.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to the Beast. Cheeks from outside. Little with the rebound. Hartford on offense. They're on a 12-3 run.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hartford leading by 3. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Here's Cheeks, and out of bounds as Hartford gains possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Tries a 3. Hartford with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And this is their first time matched up this year with Hartford.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Pass to Rain Man. Here's the Beast. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Misses from short range.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
No good on that one. Hartford trails by 7. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tries it from 19. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hartford has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to May. Now Little. To stop the run, and it's good on the layup. He's got 11.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Hartford shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Rain Man is out there with Price. And it's the Beast. Then there's the great one. And it's Cheeks in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically They can't touch it.
Hartford moving the ball around. Pass to Whistle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The second chance effort, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Here's the beast, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
To the inside. Hartford with the rebound. The Beast's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen. Shoots from 12. And he can't bank that one in.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And that one drops. The Beast's got 26.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Whistle. Looking to get it going. Pocket 6. Hartford needs to get off a shot here. All by himself. Finish off the break. 28 points for the Beast.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
The 3. Again, the miss by Hartford.
Now, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Cheeks. It's Price on the wing. Back to Cheeks. Now, here's Craig. Over to the wing. Here's the Beast. They get it back. Cheeks no good. Hartford trails by 14. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the way in. He's got 15.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Rain Man. High arcing shot. The rebound by Flanders. Out to the right wing. Right wing. Three-pointer on the way. That one, no good.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Cheeks the pass to the Beast. The pass to good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Hartford. The Dude, he's checked in for Price. The Magician comes in for Rain Man. D, he's checked in for the Great One. And it's Big Cat in for the Beast. And a new group getting ready to come in for Hartford. Warren's checked in for Little. Insanity comes in for Z. Dawkins checked in for the Quick. And it's Powell in for Z. Hartford leading by 13. Here's Farmer. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
55 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. And easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 19.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
For Hartford, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Cheeks from outside. Doesn't go that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the 3. Hartford with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. For Hartford, Tatum comes in for the Dude, and it's the Beast in for Cheeks.
Substitution for Hartford. Tatum. Number
30 seconds
23.
left here in the third quarter. Here's Winston. Guarded by Powell. Outside Tatum. Pass to Freeman Liberty. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And it's Hartford holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A good... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Cheeks. Pass to the Beast. This one for three, and the three ball is good. And Hartford leads by 13.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hartford leading by 13. And there's the dunk.
Dude, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Hartford has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's stolen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Taken away. Driving in. Nice use of the glass on the finish. Hartford has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Hartford trails by 15. Oh, good on the layup. For Hartford, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Cheeks outside. Coach, when you've had to scout for prospects, how much stock did you put in the NBA Combine?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can get certain things out of the Combine. I think the physical testing stuff is good to at least.
23.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Hartford.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Beast.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession. And Hartford going with the whole new group out there. And so it's Hartford with the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, the Beast.